Murfreesboro. America's Thrift Stores is opening a new location at 1030 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Get ready for a clean and organized shopping experience where you'll find up to 70% off name brand clothes and so much more. And the best part, thousands of new items hit the floor every single day. It's like walking into a brand new store every time you visit, all thanks to generous local donations. Visit americasthrift.com/Murfreesboro to learn more.
We're the Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, audio and video streaming at wgnsradio.com. This is the Roundtable. A look at the news, views, politics, and people that are shaping Rutherford County.
Good morning on a Thursday morning. Welcome to the WGNS Radio Roundtable Thursday morning edition. Beautiful morning. Feel a touch of fall. Let's hope it stays, but I'm sure one big last summer will be coming around. We have this morning not only a dear friend, a colleague, but a gentleman whose music has intertwined a phenomenal career of life. And he's been with us a number of times before on the Roundtable, so he's no stranger, but let me again introduce to you Bob Fitzgerald.
Hello,
good morning,
hello.
Fritz.
Good morning, good morning.
And born in Detroit.
Born right outside Detroit, but yeah, might as well call it Detroit.
Detroit, Detroit expanded. And a little bit of your background, which is a phenomenal and highly impressive background.
Well, I appreciate that. Yes, born in Detroit, moved to St. Louis, Missouri, grew up there in high school, and was going to go off to California and be an actor and a musician, only I was born in that 2-3 year time period where they had the military draft.
Absolutely.
Lottery, the draft lottery.
After the Berlin crisis.
And so as part of the draft lottery, they based on a lottery system, they pulled a birthday and then a number, and the lower your number was, the more likely you were to be drafted. Mm-hmm. And if you had the choice, if you could go to a 4-year college and get an ROTC, you could defer that draft and then serve. Well, it's the only lottery that I've ever won, and probably the only lottery that I'll win. My birthday came up number 1.
Are you serious?
Which means as low as you can go. There was no doubt. And so my dreams of going to California and joining the bands out there and all kind of went away, and I had to go back to Detroit, went to Eastern Michigan University in ROTC. And I laugh when I say that's the only lottery I ever won. Everybody goes, oh my gosh. But in reality, it was the luckiest thing. It changed my life in the right direction. If I'd have gone with what I thought I was going to do, I'd probably be lying in a sewer somewhere. And
playing a small club in West Hollywood.
If I was, yeah. And the military, I ended up spending 30 years in the military and retired back in 2007.
At the rank of?
At the rank of colonel, full colonel. Mm-hmm. And then started on my new career.
Talk about that for a moment. Your final activity was inspector?
Yes, I was the Inspector General for the European Command, which basically covered all of Europe, Africa below the Sahara Desert, to include Russia as well. And I had to inspect, I was responsible for the welfare of the troops and making sure all the money was handled properly.
You had a finance emphasis.
Yes, I had a couple of accounting degrees, and I was a finance officer for the Army.
So you got out of the Army.
Got out of the Army.
30 years of service throughout the world?
Yes, throughout the world. And then one of my assignments when I was in the Army was a teacher at the Army Finance School. Mm-hmm. And I really enjoyed that and decided that I was still young enough to have a little bit of life ahead of me. And so we moved to Murfreesboro, and Motlow Smyrna campus was fairly new at that time, and I went up there and applied, and they hired me in to teach accounting for Motlow, and I've been there for 18 years now.
Do you teach Gazenta?
Gazenta?
Yeah, never taught Gazenta as part of the math and finance?
No, sir.
2 Gazenta 4, 4 Gazenta 8.
It's Bill, guys. It's Bill. Come on.
Sorry about that.
I knew, because as soon as I heard that one, I said, okay, here comes another.
And before you go on, you have to introduce that lovely, lovely wife of yours.
This is my wife, Terry, who we've been together for 27 28.
You know,
I
every
had
part
28
of your
years.
life is double digit. Have you thought about it?
Yeah, I know.
Double digit
I think
Mapo,
about
double digit marriage, double digit Army.
Yeah. And so she brought in 3 kids to our marriage, and I brought in 2 kids to our marriage.
It was a merger.
So we say we have 5 youngsters, and some of them probably are listening right now, and the grandkids maybe could be listening. And
Well, if they don't now, they will on a podcast.
there you go.
So give a good shout out.
Exactly. They know. I already told them it's recorded if they can't make it live.
So what got you into music? Because as you're talking, it's played a major role way, way back, even before the Army.
Yes.
High school, before high school.
Oh yes. When I was, I had an older sister, 14 years older than me. So when I was born, my parents had a free babysitter, and my sister basically, I want to say raised me, but you know,
High emphasis.
and so when I was 3 years old, she was 17. It was 1956. Elvis, Everly Brothers, rock and roll was breaking out, and I
Little
just
Richard,
got
the big bopper.
There you go.
Yep.
Steady diet of rock and roll music in the car radio as she was driving me around places, and so I became a great Elvis Presley fan. I should, next time we do this, I have a picture of me, 3 years old. My grandmother bought me a guitar this size, and I'm like just a little
kitty.
And there's a picture of me sitting on my little stool, banging on a guitar, not a clue what I was doing, but I knew the words to the Elvis songs, and so.
You know, I have a great idea. This is on your bucket list.
Okay.
Terry, write this down. A great idea. I think you should take that guitar to Memphis. I think you should go to the Elvis home as you're standing over the Elvis memorial. Play some of your favorite Elvis songs. I think that would be fascinating.
I think you should wear like a white sparkly jumpsuit.
Oh yeah, get those sideburns long and the greasy hair.
You know, you mentioned that. I was such an Elvis fan when I was a kid that Elvis had dark hair and I was blonde. So I took black shoe polish and rubbed it all in my hair so that I looked like Elvis. And my mother came out.
Would you do that on a return trip to Graceland?
My mother came out, and I got in a lot of trouble for putting black shoe polish through my hair. And I wore glasses at 3 years old because I
I'm
was bored.
assuming you've been to Graceland.
No, have not yet.
Oh, that's got to be not on your bucket list. That's got to be on your up and coming event list.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear some music.
Okay.
But could I know you've got it in order, but got to start off something special with that lovely
Yes,
wife.
I will. Oh, with my lovely wife?
Oh, you can start off. It's your show.
Okay.
I'm not going to put in requests.
I'm going to try to do this a little bit chronologically.
Okay.
And I mentioned my older sister, Ann, who passed away in January. And this was her song. Dream, 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 dream when I want you in my arms, and I want you and all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. Dream, dream, dream when I feel blue in the night, and I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so. And that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, 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 dream.
Gorgeous. believe it or not, it was always my favorite Everly Brothers record. In fact, what a tribute, because the last of the Everlys passed away this past year. Mm-hmm. So both to your sister, who I'm sure heard you just now, as well as the Everly Brothers, song has a very special meaning. Okay, moving down the chronological ladder.
So that was about 1956, and
Yep,
I was
exactly.
always interested in music, and my mother really encouraged me. My father was a military cadet. He went to West Point, and he had that. He graduated in the 30s. It was a generational thing.
Oh,
there. He was not
absolutely.
into my music. It was loud noise.
Was he big band?
Pardon me?
Was he big band music?
No, he was more classical.
Oh, okay.
And but my mother was the theatrical part of me. She was in theater groups, and I used to coach her and make her memorize her lines, and she was very much into the music. And so we were actually lived in Arizona for a year, and in 1964, February of '64, we lived in Arizona, and I had to watch the Beatles do
Ed
their
Sul-
thing on Ed Sullivan's
yep.
show.
And here's the Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles.
Yes.
And my mom was sitting there watching with me, and I'm going to play a song that the Beatles played, not one of their big hits, but my mother really appreciated the Beatles because they played this song from a musical that was recently out. It was The Music Man. There were bells on a hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all, till there was you. Then there was music and wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet fragrant meadows of dawn. And you, there was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all, till there was you. Then there was music and wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet fragrant meadows of dawn. And you, there was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all, till there was you. Till there was you.
You know, I have to make an observation. As you were just singing that song and you looked at Terry, I'm going to dub that your third song. I really am. I mean, you know, on a visual, Fritz is looking at Terry, Terry's looking at Fritz, and I couldn't think of a better love song. Wow. I never recall the Beatles singing that.
They sang it on Ed Sullivan on that
Did they
first show.
really?
They did All My Loving, and then I think they did it just for the purpose
The older
of getting the older
population
generation to accept
realize
them and
that.
not realize they were a bunch of...
Liverpool brats.
Yeah. Yep.
So, what do we have coming on the journey?
So, I started from there. I got into rock and roll because the Beatles were rock and roll, and I played in rock and roll bands when I was in junior high school and high school. I even, I don't know if I've told you this little anecdote, but when I was 15, I was in the band. I was the youngest one in my band. And the drummer for my band's mailman wrote some songs.
While he was delivering mail.
And so he asked us to back him at a studio for a demo for a couple songs that he wrote. And we, how big a big deal. We get to go to a studio. We could make a record. In fact, we made a record. Well, the record ended up being a gold record. Now, the demo, where the record company said, yeah, we want you to get rid of the band that was there, the yahoos that were there backing you up, but they bought the song, and the song is Groovy Situation. Gene Chandler recorded it, written by Buddy Lewis, the mailman for my drummer. So, I kind of put that little mark on the wall, say, hey, when I was 15...
I thought you were going to tell me he wrote and sang Mr. Postman. Do you remember Mr. Postman? Please, Mr. Postman.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay. What a neat story.
But eventually, I was the youngest in my band, and everybody went off to college and all, and so I was kind of left. And about that same time, I got into Simon Garfunkel, James Taylor, and that sort of thing. And so I'm going to do a James Taylor song.
He still looks good and sings good.
Yes, he's
great.
He's
He's in his mid or late 70s.
Yeah.
As I understand.
So
go for it.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I woke up this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Now won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Been working my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line, talking about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again.
You know, the music you've played to date all has somewhat of a common sound to it. It's very peaceful, relaxing ballads. and you're just very relaxed. I have a suggestion. When you're administering a test in your accounting classes, I think the productivity of your students would increase if you're playing these delightful ballads in the background as they're responding on their exams. What do you think of that?
That has crossed my mind.
Has it?
But I feel like I'd be, imposing, I guess. Some of them, definitely.
Oh,
there are
yeah.
students out there that would appreciate that, but I'm afraid that others would go, who is this yahoo up here singing while I'm trying to take a test? And then they, so then they report me. And you know what goes on then?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But the key thing is...
what do you think you're doing? Take that guitar off your wall. You're not a guitar player. You're a instructor. So.
But on the other hand, you'd be bringing harmony to the classroom.
Well,
what can I say? Here we go on the journey next.
All right.
And
so
was most of your favorites in this ballad area?
Well, emergency. I enjoy in this kind of setting with me and the guitar without JJ with me or without in a band, and I tend to play those. But I'm going to play one that's a little bit upbeat next. One of my tours, one of my assignments when I was in the military was to be in charge of the budget and finance operation at an outpost in Turkey, in Sinop, Turkey, which is on top of a extinct volcano overlooking the Black Sea. And we used to keep an eye on the Russians across the Black Sea. And it was an unaccompanied tour. I couldn't take a family with me or anything. So I got there, and I formed a rock and roll band.
Wow. What year would you
This
say
was 1989.
Okay, so this is rock in a later generation.
Well, no, we played old-time rock and roll. We did not play, we didn't play music of the time. But our commander was a good friend of the ambassador, U.S. ambassador to Turkey. And so in a visit he was there, the ambassador mentioned to him that he had this requirement to spread American culture through Turkey, but it cost so much to get whatever culture he was bringing from the States over to Turkey that he couldn't afford it. And my commander said, I have an American rock and roll band. You can have them on the weekends.
Wow.
I'll get them to you. You take care of them, put them at... So our manager was with the U.S. Agency for International Development, USA, and I toured Turkey on the weekends as a rock and roll band. And the Turks loved us. We would play concerts for thousands of Turks all around the country. I got to visit all those ancient sites, and they treated us like VIPs.
Did you have any dressing with it? Along with your turkey?
Oh, along with the turkey, yes, of course. Well, Bill.
What can we say? Do we need a word, Scott? Oh, okay. You were just here.
And so I'm going to play one of our favorite songs that we played back then in that Turkish
You're going
band.
to talk turkey for us.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Gotcha. Sorry about that.
Well, I can see why you think you belong to me. I never try to make you think. I let you see one thing for yourself. Now you're off with someone else and I'm alone. Thought that I might keep you for my own. But ain't me what you want to do. I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Well, don't you think the time is right for us to find all them things you thought weren't proper could be right in time? And can't you see which way we should turn, together or alone? I can never tell what's right or what is wrong. Don't you know it takes too long? But ain't me what you want to do. I think I could stay with you For a while, maybe longer if I do. Well, now it's come, do what you want, you've had your way. And all them things you said before, they're just fading into gray. And can't you see that I don't know if it's you or if it's me? If it's one of us, I'm sure we both we'll see. Oh, won't you look at me and tell me, Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do, Lord. Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do, but I keep falling in and out of love with you. Falling in and out of love with you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I keep falling in and out of love with you.
Fantastic. You know, Terry's family lives in Pennsylvania, and it's a long drive, 13 hours. If you ever drove it, I could see Bob singing 13 hours of music, and that would make the trip go very quickly and very delightful, wouldn't that? Oh,
That would mean you'd be driving.
Yes, it would.
yes. I will
Right
record.
answer.
I will record
Wonderful.
13 hours, but I think that would be great.
Oh,
We'll be right back after these special words. We're with a dear friend, a wonderful musician, a great man, Bob Fitzgerald. We'll be right back.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
It takes all of us to power a community, both in plain sight and behind the scenes. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
This is Chip Walters, and I'm honored to be your 2024 MTAR Realtor of the Year. I'm with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, and like many of you, I've seen the real estate market shift and change. People often ask, Chip, what's really going on? Well, that's a great question, and I believe in answering with solid, factual data. So let's cut through some of the noise. I invite you to reach out. Let's have a conversation about your real estate goals and the current market trends in your neighborhood. You can find all my contact information at choosechip.net.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Good Neighbor Events is brought to you by the law offices of John Day, AmeriCare Pest Control, and Old National Bank.
This is a paid legal ad.
At the law offices of John Day, we take only real cases that make a real difference.
The law offices of John Day took the burden really off of my shoulders.
So if you think you're going to get rich quick with a frivolous case, I'm not the lawyer for you.
I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done so much. I know you went over and beyond.
If we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation.
Now, WGNS Good Neighbor Events. The Rutherford County Library System is offering free computer classes. Check with the Technology Engagement Center over on Minerva Drive here in Murfreesboro and learn about the free computer classes that would help you. Plus, if you're being challenged by your smartphone, drop into any Rutherford County Library System branch and there'll be somebody there to help you. Don't forget the Farmers Market on the Murfreesboro Square every Saturday morning from 8 until noon all around the courthouse. That's a service of Main Street, Murfreesboro. And at the same time that one's going on, in Smyrna at the Depot District, they're having their own Farmers Market, also 8 until noon. Both of those are on Saturday. Give the gift of life. Give blood at the Red Cross. Don't throw away Old Glory. Bring your tattered American flag to WGNS. And let the girls from BSA Troop 2019 at Trinity United Methodist Church retire it with dignity. Plus, we also recycle Bibles. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Rutherford weather.
Partial sunshine develops here this afternoon with a high in the mid-80s. Tonight, decreasing cloud cover with a low near 57. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center. Currently, it's 60.
Broadcasting from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios. MTE serves members with more than just electricity. Their community outreach team works with schools, parents, and students to provide engaging and unique learning experiences. MTE serving to make life better since 1936.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Bill Krause back again on the WGNS Radio Roundtable Thursday morning edition. I hope you're enjoying as much as I am, and I always enjoy Bob coming back. In fact, I'll give you an early invitation to come up with the Christmas show.
Okay.
And we'll sing Christmas carols long around in December, and I'll get you some dates on that.
Awesome.
Bob Fitzgerald, who brings to the mic, brings to WGNS a beautiful record of academic, music, and military, and thank you for your military service.
No problem.
So we're doing a musical journey of Bob's favorites along his long and wonderful journey of life.
Well, along the way, another military assignment of mine was to command the finance battalion at Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And a part of that, the installation commander said, every battalion, and I was the battalion commander, every battalion has to find a school in the area to become partners in education and provide that school any type of assistance you may be able to provide to kind of get out in the community. So we ended up being the partners in education with Coon Elementary School in Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
That's COON?
Yes. And who was the president of the PTA, Parent Teachers Association?
That's
Terry.
where you met.
And so we had a family fun day, and we went and brought all our equipment and all that fancy stuff.
You never met Terry before?
First time I ever saw her. And it was like, at any rate. And so we kind of enjoyed each other, and the professional that ended up being more personal.
And you said, would you allow me to play guitar a 13-hour drive to Pennsylvania?
Exactly. And so the first song, and she had no idea I played guitar or anything like that, because I was, and so I said, I do that, and she goes, you should come and play for my school, because we're having it was at the end of the school year, and they were having a
end of year
little
festivities.
thing.
Yep.
And so the first time she ever heard me play guitar, this is the song I sang to her school. I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed that fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, and I don't know why she swallowed that fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a bird. How absurd to swallow a bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, and I don't know why she swallowed that fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a cat. Fancy that! Just swallowed a cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, and I still don't know why she swallowed that fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a dog. What a hog to swallow a dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. Swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, and I don't know why she swallowed that fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a goat. Just opened her throat. Swallowed a goat. She swallowed the goat to catch the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. Swallowed the cat to catch the bird. Swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, and I don't know why she swallowed that fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a cow. I don't know how she swallowed a cow. She swallowed the cow to catch the goat. She swallowed the goat to catch the dog. Swallowed the dog to catch the cat. Swallowed the cat to catch the bird. Swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, and I don't know why she swallowed that fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a horse. She's dead, of course.
I've got to ask you, Terry, your immediate reaction to that. Here's this young man playing this music. I'm sure the kiddies were all really excited and jumping up and down and what have you. What was your first reaction?
I loved it. It was one of my favorite songs from when I was a child, and I absolutely loved it. And when he started playing it, it just was,
brought back those youthful memories.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this guy's pretty good. I think I'll.
So as they say, you wanted to meet him on the fly.
That's right.
There he goes.
I'm sorry. Radio brings that out in me. So, you had to have another song for Terry.
So, yes, the romance went on, and we got married. And this, I got reassigned to Washington D.C. to the Pentagon, and she was still in North Carolina. Mm-hmm. And one of the times she was driving up to see me, this song came on the radio, and she goes, "This is our song." This is another tough one for me to get through without.
Mm-hmm.
It was no accident, me finding you. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever knew. Now I just can't believe you're in my life. Heaven smiling down on me as I look at you tonight. So I'll tip my hat to the keeper of the stars. He sure knew what he was doing when he joined these two hearts. And I'll do anything just to keep you in my arms. I have all I'll ever need. Thank thanks to the keeper of the stars. Soft moonlight on your face, oh how you shine. It takes my breath away just to look into your eyes. And I know I don't deserve a treasure like you. There really are no words to show my gratitude. So I'll tip my hat to the keeper of the stars. He sure knew what he was doing when he joined these two hearts. And I'll do anything just to keep you in my arms. I have all I'll ever need, thanks to the keeper of the stars. It was no accident, me finding you. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever knew.
I would have hoped that as you were exchanging wedding vows, that you would have sung that at that time.
We had a great friend of ours who had a beautiful voice sing that.
At your wedding.
Yes.
I would hope. See, I'm going to get in trouble with my recommendations. I would hope on the morning of your anniversary every year, you start out the morning with that song.
It happens.
Wake her up at 4 in the morning.
Whoa.
You know, wake her up
Whoa.
and sing that song to start the day.
I don't know about that.
We will be right back before our concluding moments with Bob Fitzgerald. I am thoroughly, this is just life in itself, thoroughly enjoying, and we can't tell you just how much we appreciate you.
Good.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Get ready for an unforgettable night and support First Shot. Autumn at the Alley is coming to Oakland's Mansion Tuesday, September 24th from 6 to 9 p.m. Sip on fine bourbon, wine, and spirits, enjoy premium cigars, and feast on incredible food from the Alley on Main, all while enjoying live music under the stars. Proceeds benefit First Shot's Academic All-Stars and Send the Kid to Camp programs. Find out more on their Facebook page and through Eventbrite. Autumn at the Alley, September 24th.
When the weather turns bad, minutes, even seconds matter.
This is an early heads up for southern Rutherford County.
Rutherford Weather brings you live radar and expert meteorologist insight, giving you the early heads up when storms threaten.
A lot of areas are going to see some impacts from this storm.
From analysis to live camera views, we keep you informed before, during, and after the storm.
I think the vast majority of the hail with this now is going to be quarter to perhaps golf ball size.
Rutherford Weather. Stay ahead of the storm.
Dozens of vendors, one local tradition.
Plump, juicy tomatoes.
The Farmers Market, every Tuesday and Friday, 7 a.m. to 1.
Pick fresh this morning.
At Lane Agro Park in Murfreesboro.
Farm fresh eggs.
At 315 John R. Rice Boulevard.
50 years strong. Come see why.
Insurance should be simple, not complicated. That's why at Rayburn Insurance, Agent Rick Hull cuts through the jargon and helps you understand your options clearly. He's committed to finding the right coverage that fits your unique needs and budget. Their team has been a trusted partner in the community since 1973. Ready to make insurance easy? Get with Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance Agency. He's ready to help you get the protection you deserve.
This is Pastor Nikki Ajapong, lead pastor of Holy Hill Chapel.
Here are sermons on WGNS Sunday night at 7:30.
Our sermons are loaded with the keys of the kingdom. If you don't have the keys, you'll be stranded.
Visit Holy Hill Chapel, TN.org to hear our podcast.
We're visiting with Jennifer Sanchez, manager of Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift at 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
You're not just walking into just a big warehouse. You're walking into rooms. We've got a media room. We've got a boutique room. We've got a vintage room, a furniture area, kitchen, all that.
Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift.
Every day you go in there, I promise you it's changing.
Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift, 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Online at steeredstraightthriftstore.org.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Bill Krause, the final moments of WGNS Radio Roundtable Thursday morning edition. And we've got a few more numbers coming from Bob Fitzgerald with special meaning. That last song, I think everybody should recognize and record their song between husband and wife, man and woman, boy and girl, what have you. Always keep that memory of music.
So, I'm going to sing a song here that was the favorite song of my children, I think my grandchildren. Anytime we get together and I have my guitar and I start playing some of these other songs we did, all the kids always say, but you got to play this.
And they're not kids,
they're adults. Wow.
In the bad lands of Australia many years ago, the Aborigine tribe was a healing, having a big powwow. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we got lots of trouble, Chief, on account of your son, Mac. My boy, Mac, wow, what's wrong with him? My boomerang won't come back. Your boomerang won't come back. My boomerang won't come back. My boomerang won't come back. Well, I waved the thing all over the place. Practiced till I was blue in the face. I'm a big disgrace, the Aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back. I can ride a kangaroo, yeah, make kinkajou stew, yeah, but I'm a big disgrace, the Aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back. For 3 long months he sat there, or maybe it was 4. Then an old man in a kangaroo skin came a-knocking at his door. Oh, I'm the local witch doctor, son. I hear you have a problem. Tell me, what's the trouble, boy? My boomerang won't come back. Your boomerang won't come back. My boomerang won't come back. My boomerang won't come back. Well, I waved the thing all over the place. Practiced till I was blue in the face. I'm a big disgrace, the Aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back. I can ride a kangaroo, yeah, make kinkajou stew, yeah, but I'm a big disgrace, the Aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back. Well, that's really quite a problem, son, but first you ought to know it. If you want your boomerang to come back, well, first you gotta throw it. I never thought of that, actually. Now, slowly back and throw. My boomerang won't come back. My boomerang won't come back. Well, I waved the thing all over the place. Practiced till I was blue in the face. I'm a big disgrace, the Aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back. I can ride a kangaroo, yeah, make kinkajou stew, yeah, but I'm a big disgrace, the Aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back.
Wow. And did you follow up with Waltzing Matilda?
Waltzing
Matilda. We have a dear friend,
waltzing.
Tilly. And every time I see Tilly, which Tilly's short for Matilda, I'll start singing that song. Nobody knows what I'm doing, but what the heck?
Or was that other one? Tie me kangaroo down.
Yes,
Spoke.
yes.
Tie me kangaroo down. Tommy Kangaroo down, sport. Tommy
I think that
Kangaroo
last song,
down.
and again,
Oh,
I'm very serious. I think the first day of class of each of your classes in Montlow, you start off with that one. I really, am I in an accounting class?
They're going to go, who is this Yahoo up here?
I think that's great. Got a final one for us?
Yes, sir. I opened the show with a song about in honor of my sister who passed away, and now I'm going to sing a song for Bill that kind of reminds him of a special event. There's a storm across the valley, clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulder. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away, and the whining of his wheels just makes it colder. Well, he's an hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky, and 10 days on the road are nearly gone. There's a fire softly burning, supper on the stove, and the light in your eyes that keeps him warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Well, there's all the news to tell him just how'd you spend your time, and what's the latest thing the neighbors say. And your mother called last Friday, and sunshine made her cry. You felt the baby move just yesterday. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. And all the times that I can lay this tired old body down and feel your fingers feather soft upon me. The kisses that I live for and the love that lights my way. The happiness that living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. The little things that make a house a home. Like a fire softly burning, supper on the stove, and the light in your eyes that keeps me warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Yes, it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's good to be back home again.
Thank you, Bob. And for those who may not remember me sharing this story, that was a song playing when I just learned my dad had passed away. And I thought a song like that, the lyrics of the great, great, great John Denver, really meant a lot. And for those who have lost people over the period of time, and you hear that song, they have made it to heaven, and this is their last message to you as they enter the gates of heaven. Do you have another song we can just kind of twirl? Oh, no, you know what I almost would like to have you do?
Uh-oh.
Back to what we talked off the air. You were born outside of Detroit, and this was amazing. I have to tell you, folks, this was amazing. So I said, you got to play Detroit City. And I think probably the last time you thought of the lyrics was half century ago. So can you remember?
Well, let's see.
Bobby Bear.
Last night I went to sleep in Detroit City. I dreamed about the girl I left back home. I dreamed about my mama, dear old papa, sister, and brother. I dreamed about the girl that's been waiting for so long. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Oh, how I wanna go home. And that's all I remember, Bill.
Fantastic. Looks like we've got a little bit more time, so is there anything you'd like to add in, or did we go to the bottom of the list?
How do you remember lyrics?
Yeah.
But you can't remember where you put your key.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna. This is a song. I'm gonna pull this out from one of my favorite singers was Dan Fogelberg.
Oh,
back
yes,
in the
yes.
time when I was into all that folk music, and so I'm gonna sing a Dan Fogelberg that's about our lovely state.
Mm-hmm.
The end of October, the sleepy brown woods seem to bow down their heads to the winter. Yellow and gray paint the sad skies today, and I wonder when you're coming home. I woke up this morning, the wind through the window reminded me winter was just round the bend. Somehow I didn't quite see it was coming. It took me by surprise again. And I hear you're in San Francisco, living with your sister who's a mother-to-be, and her husband's way down in Georgia, and I'm still in old Tennessee, wishing you'd come home to me. Life here's so easy, I'm sure you'll recall how it's so warm and breezy in the summer and the fall. But winter's upon me, and I have no heat here, and I miss your fire so sweet. Dear, I miss your fire so sweet. I hear you're in San Francisco, living with your sister who's a mother-to-be, and her husband's way down in Georgia, and I'm still in old Tennessee, wishing you'd come home to me.
Fantastic. I know we're into Brian's time, but Brian loved the music so much, he said just keep playing. But I do have to ask you one question. What would you say is one of the most asked for songs over the years that people would request?
I will tell you, the first one that comes to my mind is Take Me Home Country Roads.
So you were a first cousin of my song.
Yes, that song, everybody loves it. And in Germany, that is like a German theme song. If you go to a soccer game and there's 50,000 people in the stands watching soccer in Germany, the people in the stands will suddenly start singing "Take Me Home, Country Roads."
Are you serious?
And as a performer in Germany, we could never do anything without them saying.
Did you have to sing it in English or German?
No, we sing it in English, and it's funny because the Germans, I mean, you know, they got the little German accent, so they pronounce some words a little differently, but no, it's all in English. Yeah.
I'm going to want you back, and we'll schedule a date in early December.
Okay.
Unless you're going to Pennsylvania for the holidays, or
no, I don't know what we've got planned. We'll do something.
I'll give you high side. Although I also thought the possibility of you identifying your family, and you have a special song dedicated to each member of your family.
Oh, I could do that. Sure.
You know, and
Yeah.
just
Oh,
so the podcaster in live, that they have that special keepsake from Daddy Bob.
Uh-huh.
Daddy Bob.
Daddy, Granddaddy.
Daddy, Granddaddy.
Uncle Bobby. Yeah,
All right. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Both Bob and his lovely, lovely wife, the star student of Motlow State, Terry. And we will see you in December. Keep up the harmony of music.
Thank you. I will.
See you all next week, folks.
Subscribe to Big G TV, local content that matters to Rutherford County.